Well, for me personally, I changed from KFC coming across to Wendy's and Pizza Hut, so it's been a big year for me. But it's really exciting. I mean, we have a portfolio of brands that includes an old brand, which is older brand, legacy brand. Pizza Hut's 50 years old. Wendy's New Zealand, 38-year-old brand, and then building a new one in Australia. So I get this mix of, there's real challenges in legacy QSR, and we've got to work on reframing how that drives. But what's exciting is, with a new brand and with a new perspective, you can really get growth. And as a challenger brand in Australia, and Wendy's is a challenger brand we can really grow in the current environment. So we have this mixed emotion of, it's tough when you've got to really take an existing brand and continue to grow it, but it's also exciting when you've got a new brand to build as well. Look, I think we've got the same challenges as everyone else, which is, how do you execute your operations and your business model the right way? But for us, I think there's really big opportunities for both brands to be better brands. And that is, how do we use experience to drive, better connection with customers in Wendy's? How do we build the right assets? How do we design the right menu? And we've got a very simple menu in Wendy's, and we think that's a real key to unlocking, velocity and people really knowing what we stand for. On the Pizza Hut side is, how do we make sure people know Pizza Hut's back and we're here? And so for me, the challenge is, how do we give more people awareness of that as we think about the next 12 months? I think the broader industry challenges are, there are lots of new entrants coming in. And I think the challenge is that we all have to deal with that new entrant. The fact that I'm one of those is exciting. But I think it is a real challenge for legacy or, the longer term businesses to have to pivot their existing asset model and all of that to these the new intruders or the new challenges coming in. Look, as I said, I've got mixed emotions. I think, look, we're going to build a lot of restaurants for Wendy's over the next 10 years, and next year's a big year for us in starting that journey. So I think that's exciting for us. All the initial indications for us is that Wendy's has got a real connection with the Aussie consumer. We think we're going to be really successful next year. The same goes for Pizza Hut, 26 quarters of growth. We think we've got more growth to come, and we're really well positioned to capture that. So from what I can control, I think we've got an exciting year ahead. So I think we've got a strong year from a Flynn Group perspective, and we got big growth ambitions for Australia, and we think it's a fantastic place to grow. So, we're excited about the future. I think the future's bright for us.